And welcome back, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Monster to Mermaid. It is Wednesday, mercredi, in the United States of America, and I am in Central Standard Time, where it is not morning, actually. It's a half hour after morning, almost 40 minutes after morning. But that's not the least of it. The least of it is, or the most of it is that I am only going to be here for a little while. There were appointments today, and so I am unable to spend the entire time that I would normally spend here. I like doing 3-hour times, and this morning I didn't think I was going to. This morning I only thought I was going to do like a half hour, and then I ended up doing, no, an hour. An hour in Twitch, and I ended up doing the full 3 hours because I got involved. I can't do that this time. I can't. Let me change my view and show me what I got involved with. Dun, 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 dun. This is the waterfront, and if you look up above, you will see at the top of the mountain is Pitti Hamaalakut. And that is our retreat, the playground for the druids who are in the sanctuary, in the underwater sanctuary in the glacial oceans. And we had intended at one point to use the new gate technology. Mr. Villager, hello, welcome. How are you? How is your afternoon so far? To use the new gate, and when we thought about it, this part, the pasture part of this retreat, is the closest. And as you can see right down here, there is a marker on the river. Now, when we put that marker on the river, we were thinking that we were going to come down this mountain right here and try and meet up. Oh my gosh, it's a sheep. Wow. That is the first sheep ever. And let me see who this is down here. This is just a regular wolf. Let me see the other wolf. I just saw another. Did they go away? I was trying to see if that was Sheila and her, but I think that is another. This is the pack. Oh, Mr. Villager, this is the pack. Yes, you are absolutely right, which is why we don't have any sheep or any rabbits, because we have wolves. And this one has managed to escape. I don't know that I can save this one. I don't know that I should. We don't have any sheep. But they're the reason why. So see these caves down here? You can kind of see them. It's nighttime. Wow, what an interesting thing to discover. But these caves here belong to the wolves in this area. And two of the wolves, Mr. Villager, we don't have a name yet for the, and you're absolutely right. We don't have a name yet for Sheila's mate or Sheila's kid who is up here. Let's see who this is right here. This is, let me see if this is Sheila. Oh, where'd they go? No, this is the wolf. So this is the male wolf, and none of the wolves are pets, but that wolf right there is the one that needs the name. Did you have a name, Mr. Villager? Did you have a name for our male wolf? Did you? No? Let's see in a minute. And so this is the border. You can see the border of the retreat right here. And day before, I think it was this past weekend, we discovered something. We discovered a beach down here on the lakefront. that there was a beach right here. And we started thinking about the fact that there's a beach there, and thinking that, do you remember this lava being here before? That looks like we've had some kind of event. There wasn't any lava in this area. Isn't that interesting? I know we're going this way. This is actually the way to Arnaaluk, but I'm still surprised by the amount of lava there is over here. Those are pumpkins, I believe, in this field, or they're flowers that light up. Yes, those are flowers that light up in that field. And Mr. Villager is not saying anything about the name, so we will continue. So before the sun was going down, we were going to talk about the fact that we had the nation of Ta'ana, the builders, the mermaid builders, come and put in this piece right here so that we could connect it to the city up above, to the retreat up above. And this is as far as we got. We discovered this morning that Lady Shatana made a new type of stair, and this new stairwell actually has an elevator in it, and it's like, this is perfect. And so we need one more piece of the stair right now, and that is what I'm going to put in tonight. And we will look here. So see where we are, see where this is. This is the remains of the previous stairwell, because we didn't realize that that stairwell existed. And we have these, believe it or not, are visitors from the Gatehouse already arriving, and they are here. So we're going to try to get them to the point where they can go up to the tavern, and that's what we're going to look at right now. So we're going back to Cavern. Here we are, and we're going to infrastructure, intersections, and it is called a safety stair insert, and there it is. And this is a safety stair insert, and it's perfect. It's perfect for what we need. And so now I just have to match up the elevator. See the elevator right there? And I have to match up the stairs. So let's first match up the elevator right here with this one right here. So we need to move this over. It's not moving right. Where's it going? Let's move it this way. So we can see the squares. We can see this part. And this is the hard part to do. This is Cavern always having a little bit of a challenge with Cavern, but that is fine. We are good to go with this challenge. So see down there, see, this is actually, we actually have all of it facing the right way. No, we don't. Look, we had to twist it. And we're probably going to have to twist this one in order to get it to work. And so that is what we're looking at right now, that we have to get the stairs to match. And so there's a stair right here, and this stair right here, and then the stair that comes up on this side. So let's start with this one right here. Let's start with this, matching this part first, the elevator, because there's no question the elevator has to match. So there's the elevator. We'll fit it over top of this hole here. And this is what we're looking at right now. Let's stand inside the elevator piece, if I can find it. There it is, right here. Let's move this over, move ourselves over at the same time, if I can. And there we see it. And now it's over the square. See, it's directly over. And now we need to make sure that these stair pieces match. So there's a stair there. This actually is the match right here to go up. So let's bring this down like this, and see the stairs right there to come up. Let's look at the other side and see if the stair works the same here. So this stair is perfect. It's perfection. And then let's just look at the elevator for a second. Let's go inside the elevator and just make sure that it is the hole for the elevator matches the hole, and it does. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so we can see it. It's going to come all the way up to here like this. And then the question is going to be, for the fact that it is standing out here like this, do we want it to go, do we want to have just a stair that comes up to here? And we are talking about the fact, I think Mr. Villager, like, I didn't give myself any water. I think Mr. Villager, you might remember that we said we were going to put a tower for the tavern, some more rooms. We were going to use urban birch, but I think we're going to put that urban birch tower right here. The entrance right here. This is a hallway, if you can see, right between these two rooms. There's a room there and a room here, and this is the hallway. You can see the stairs back there, and so we're going to put the tower here. So if we don't put the tower there, we could have some kind of wonderful stairwell that comes up here, staircase that comes up here, walks into this part, and I love the idea of that. Or there's enough room to put a fourth one, and that's what we'll find out. But for right now, because this is perfect, now this is considered road to me, and I put these in myself. I always put the roads in. So now let's go to where we were, and let's see the walkways, and let's fix them. So this walkway comes right here, and I don't want to push her off, and goes right up right there. Excellent. This part right here is not going to be here. I want to take these stair pieces off so that they don't think, let me get a pickaxe. See what just happened there? That's why we're taking the stair pieces off, so they don't think that this is a way to go, because, see, danger, Will Robinson. So we've got the stair removed from here. This is the correct stair here, going to here. And this is going up. This is quite a beautiful staircase that she has made here. And then this is the elevator going down. And you can see the stair in different locations, but that is primarily to make it match up. Now maybe she has it so that Lady Shatana, the designer, has it so that it does match up. And I just have not matched it well. But for now, we have the entrance to the elevator, and when we're done, we are going to have the elevator go all the way up. We're going to put in scaffolding to go all the way up, but for right now, we need to know that the elevator well matches. And I apologize for my throat. And dun 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 dun. So this is 3 levels, 3 pieces of Lady Shatana's safety stairway going up. And we're going to, when this is finished, we're going to close the mountain in around it. Aha, and there is Charlie coming down. So, yahoo! So that means that this is close enough to this area that they can walk up here. So now all we need is something good. So we have, I think this will go all the way up. And this is what I want to see right now. So let's go back to Cavern, to intersections, the safety stair insert right here. And let's bring it right over this one for a second, bring it down to here, just so that we can see it, how tall it's going to be. And it goes up too high. This is 140, and this is 136, so that's too high. So we're not going to use this final piece. So we're going to tell this story that the reason the stairwell only comes up to here is because they want the experience of seeing the forest pristine as they walk up these stairs. And look at this view. Look how gorgeous this is. So now we have to figure out some stairs. Yes, and what we will do ultimately is we will put the mountain back around. And I'm not sure I'm going to do glass everywhere. There are some areas where there's actually a view, and we will probably glass this side as opposed to putting the plates back here. This one's too far away, and I think we're just going to have that one be there, and this one also. I want these two to be closed up, but this one that comes right here, right outside, this one is going to have glass, and then come up to here. So here is where we need to be, and what kind of walkway do we want here? So now, let me think of their name. Athens. Yes, ancient Athens has some interesting stairs, if I'm not mistaken. Infrastructure, roads, grand procession. And the grand procession has a steep stair. Let me see what this looks like. Ooh. Yeah, it does. Ooh, look at this. So if we took these, we've used this before in the cave, but if we had this start like right here, I actually like this, having these trees come up and make it really official, don't you think? It has some interesting ramps. Let's look at Shogun for a minute. Shogun? I don't have Shogun. I don't think I have Shogun. I have Pagoda, but I don't have Shogun. Zaf! Hi! How did the canal go? It went beautifully. And now that you're here, I'll show the canal, and then we'll come back and look at some stairs and see. We're going to put stairs up here, and I want them to kind of have some grandeur to them. So let's come down here, and this Zaf is now the new Gatehouse. It is not built yet. This is what we needed to make an elevator so that Leandro could come down and work on this. And so the build options, the builder is going to be Leandro when the time comes, and he is going to build this gatehouse for us. And we just put in the stairs, Lady Shatana's safety stairs that go up, that will allow him to do that. Now from here we take this is a jungle gatehouse. We take this jungle gatehouse down to the waterfront. And as you can see, there are some people on the waterfront waiting for a boat. And I think we're going to be able to put a riverboat on here. I think we're going to be able to put a riverboat here. No, a riverboat is too... Isn't a riverboat too big? Oh no. Hold on, let's take the little boat and we'll see. I think a riverboat is too big. This is Marcos here. Marcos is a visitor and he just wants mutton. And he's a first-year student and he's a member of the Martle family. We do have Martles, we've had them in the past, but we're going to get in the boat right now so that we can show Zaf how it turned out. So let's come this way. Let's look at where we are, and this is the mistake that we made last time. We're going to have to actually put something so that we have an indication of the way we're supposed to go, and this is the correct way. We're going this direction, and this direction goes towards Arnaaluk. Was considering everything all in course to be good enough to you don't have a mental breakdown. I think you're doing so, Mr. Villager, around 55% of stability, let's say like this. I think, Mr. Villager, that if the people who you are making it for are happy, I think it's good. I think it's good. I think that you have succeeded. Look, Zaf, it's getting dark just for you. So here we go. This is the way. So it's a secret little road, a secret little waterway right here. And I think if we were going to do this, if people want to come this way, they would have to come by little canoes. This is too small for, we moved over here. That means there's a rapid there. This is too small for a big boat. So we would be using this boat to go. And this is where we have to be careful here. There's a way around, and it's not here, so this, we have to come out here and go around this. Ah, yeah, look at that. That's a ravine right there. And then we have to continue on. That's a little gully area there. Do you want a light? Let me see. Let me look at a light here. And let's see if we can put a light on. There, just a little bit of a light. And this is a good time to do this. That if people are going to take this route, they're more than likely going to take it at night. And we'll show you why in a little bit. Put a light on the boat now. Yes. So we have a light on the boat. And there it is. See that marker right there? That means that we are on the right path. And we can come this way. And this goes pretty quickly over here. Let me turn the boat right way. I'm really bad about boats. Gee, I wonder why. I'm a mermaid. And look what we've got here. here we are. So you have a mini apple pie. Yum. That sounds delicious. And here we go. So this is the canal. This is the canal right here that we're going through. And here we go. And we're going to turn right here. And this is, the story is that this is an ancient waterway that has been covered up. And we turn here, and we're going this way, going through here, and this leads to the out. So now we're headed out down the waterway. Let's see if I can get it in the middle. There we go. And we made it through. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So now we follow this water, and we will see in just a minute around the bend. And we'll come to here. So here it is. We're headed across this part of the waterway here. We'll come back in the daytime so that you can see where we are. Do you see that over there? I think that is it sure is. There's a trader up on that hill. We can see his llamas. It's nighttime, so we can't see him. And we're going this way through here. And where is, let's continue turning. This is still the same waterway. We're coming out to here, and we've made it. And we just have to go around this water part right here, and look ahead. You'll see the frozen river directly ahead. Dun, 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 dun. So we can come here to the frozen river, right where the lava is, and right here we can get out. Now we're going to walk from here. There was a light on the boat. We're going to walk from here. Oh, we might be able to use those little boats, the ships. Oh, that would be amazing. I forgot about small ships. Zav, I forgot about the small ships. We can use those. So we're on the ice. We're on the river. The river is solid. And we're safe until we get to right here. And you can see those lights on the opposite shoreline. That is a barbarian fort that is the replacement for the Illager Tower that used to be here before the tsunami. There were two Illager Towers on this coastline, and they're both gone and been replaced by barbarian fortresses. And you see those lights behind, you see that smoke rising up behind the fortress. That is the castle, the skeleton castle. It's a dungeon, and it is right there. So long as we do not wake them. And for those of you who think that this is not a legitimate fear, hold on. It's strange, my voice acting the way it is. We're going to go over and get them to wake up. We're going to wake them up. And we should have, and there you go. You see some waking now. And, oh, well, that's interesting because they were, even in peaceful, they were waking up and standing here. And so somebody, that's been corrected. Of course it has. Of course it's been corrected. Oh my goodness. So what our story is going to be is that we can pass by without waking them up or without disturbing them. And the only thing that would actually disturb them is us coming across on this side because of this skeleton castle right here. This is skeleton land. Now this is one of the castles that was damaged by the tsunami. And so the bottom of this castle is ripped away by the black ice that came through here. And so that's why the tower, the Illager Tower, isn't there anymore, because it completely was destroyed. But now we're going to, I'm making a mistake here. This is actually the dam for the river. The river has a dam right here. So this is the end of it. But we don't need to come to this part. And when we were originally thinking about how we were going to do this, we thought that we were going to go across the dam, but we don't need to. We can actually come here. Look, there's our rabbits. Is it more than one? Oh, it's a spotted rabbit. Look at that. Oh, how cute. How cute. But we can just continue to take the river, to walk on the river all the way to the glacial ocean. Now you see it's getting really cold here. And this is where we would be putting on our coats, putting on some more coats. And here is an entrance for us to walk. Now this is an old path and it's not all here, but it's here enough that we can take it to the water. And we kind of like it like that. I've got one of these here. Hold on for a second. Let me come here and let me fix this. There we go. Wait, is this one fixed? This one's fixed. That one didn't. That one must have gotten. And see this right here. So we need that. These guys are okay. They've been fixed. And there we are. So we'll just let this go back in the library and we'll make this go away. And then we can walk across the ice again, right here. And you can see that this used to be a bridge or something here, but it isn't anymore. And here we are. And this is the entrance to Arnaaluk. This is the land entrance to Arnaaluk. And down here is Sebastian, and he is he's on the reception desk for the people who come in from the land. And there he is. And then we have some shopping over here for the people who come in. The hotel is down this hall, and there's a fitness center and a bath. What's the matter? Sebastian, what's wrong? Are you tired? Or was that you? Oh, these are some of the shops. Remember, we were putting in the display windows here, and the Fletcher is done. Fletcher is very important. The Fletcher is done. And we also have a flower shop and the clothing store is not quite done yet. We started to work on it, but we haven't finished. And so that is here. Why not a small wooden ship over this pond? And so let's look at something for a minute, because I would like to see if we can do the small wooden ships. Now right here where we are, we can't, because right here where this is, if we take the ice away, it's just going to come back. So see where the walkway is? So there's the walkway there. You can see the lanterns, and you can see a walkway here, coming over to here, and then coming up this side, and then down right here. So now we've got ice. And we have ice all the way back. So there would have to be like sled dogs or something for this frozen river. But we have ice that comes all the way across like this. And it's gorgeous. And here we are. And we still have this area here. You can see those back mountains there are actually black ice. Those back mountains, which are really pretty intense. We haven't found our boat yet. We're still walking on ice, and our boat is right here at the end of the water. So from right here, this is what I want to look at. It's right here. So we're using this. The cargo ships are too big for this, and the small ships why am I talking about it? Let's go and see them. So let me come here. Let's open this in OG original. There are ships, and these are Minecolonies ships here, and decorations ships. So we have big ships, but we have small ships. So this is a small pirate ship, and we're just going to look at it for a moment. And this is it right here. And I think it's too big. See how big it is? It's too big for this river. And the other small ship, okay, let me think. Decoration ships. There are a lot of ships here. A small Norse ship looks like that. And then they've added some sunken ships, which is really quite interesting. So you can see this is a sunken ship here. And that's curious. However, what we're going to look at now is something else. So let's come here, let's go here, and let's go to small ships. Let's go to ships. And there's one. Oh, wait. I thought it did. Yes, it did. Yay. So these are the ships, are smaller, and this is a mod called Small Ships, and we can look for, why not a wooden bridge over this point, over the point where the over the point where it goes from the land to the entrance. Why not a bridge? Because the ice is hard. Because this is glacier country, and it's actually in a way not necessary. In a way not necessary to do. Let's look at this. And do you see that? Do you see that a Fletcher can actually make one of these small ships? That's how much Minecolonies team liked the idea of these ships. And so they can, in fact, make them. And the sail, you can see a sail is wool, wood, and string. And you have these beautiful ships. Now, the smallest of these is probably these right here. Let's do a birch one. And so the name of this ship is a birch Drakkar. Drakkar. So let's go to DRACC. Nope, it's not coming up. BRCH. And there they are. So there's the Drakkar right here. Let's see how big this is. Let's make this go away. And let's look at this. Now if I put this down, it's going to be here. But I want to see how big it is. And there it is. So there's a ship. So remember, when we come to this, when we come down here to the underwater part, the sail isn't going to go under. I think it's not. Let's look. Maybe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Let's see how tall these are. Can I push this? Let's see if I can push this over. Not really. So let's see. So this is water. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's too big. It's too big to use. However, let's look at another set of ships that we might have that belong to OG. Let's see if we can find the other ships for a moment. Decoration ships. They're not there anymore. Do you think that it was colonial, maybe? It might be colonial. Switch pack. COLON. Colonial. Let's look here. Decorations. Ships. It is colonial. Okay, so colonial has cargo ships. And let's just take, this is a cargo ship. And this is a cargo ship with a, with a passage. This one, let me see, the count is probably 1, 2, 3. This will work perfectly, except that it is so long that it might not work in the in these narrows that we have. We would almost have to make canals for these. I think we might have to make the canal pieces so that these can go. And remember, there's the closed-in ones. Let's come here to decoration. Yeah, it definitely does. It does indeed. Emney Island. Emney Island was using these ships, and they were beautiful. They were using them. And let's come here. Let's go to yellow. No, let's go to purple. Aha, there's one. So this purple one is 1, and let's go to the level 3 so we can see how high it actually is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, just barely making it 5. It is right at the limit. Right at the limit. So let's X for a minute and we'll take it over so that we can see what it would look like. And I think on these smaller areas, we'll have to make canals, an actual canal. See these twists and turns here? That ship can't do these twists and turns. So we would have to have a canal, but let's come to here, to the entrance right here. And let's do X. Let's come and let's do ships. There we go. And the purple and the level 3. Let's bring it down into the water. So I believe it's in the water. Hold on. And you can see already, it's narrow though. Look at the narrowness. So it's meant for these ways. And see this part right here? So we can come here and it can come straight. What happens when it gets to here? Can it make this turn? Just barely. And come through here, and it can't do this. This is too narrow. The Rosa Oro Bridge. Oh yeah, that bridge. Yeah. So we're trying not to do too much here because the Druids want to, when they come above land, they want to experience the rawness, the raw nature, because they're Druids, and most of the time they're stuck in cities. And so this is their opportunity to not be stuck in cities. We would have to make it so that these could come through. That's going to take a while. See, we're right here. There's the city there. We have to be able to come around, all the way around here. And let's go to sleep. You were remembering, so in Emney Island, you might remember, Mr. Villager, that on the far side of Emney Island, where we started to have some more housing and some more infrastructure, a sawmill back there and some things, we had these ships that were being used around the island as opposed to the seafaring ships. Let's come up here and sleep. Let's take out a sleeping bag right here. And let's go to sleep. So that people can see. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So we were talking about the ship being on this side, which is right there. So you can see the ship. sitting right here. So it can go through this canal, but it has to turn in order to come over here to here. And so we would just have to make it wide enough for it to do that. Yeah, the docks that we had there. That's right. So let's X. Let's come back here. Let's go to ships. And the purple level 3. And let's put it right here so that we can see what it looks like. So see, it can't go catty corner the way the little rowboats can. So it would have to have much more of an infrastructure in this area in order to do this. So it would either have to be able to go square and make turns, or this whole thing would have to be straight from here. We'd have to go through here and go completely straight. And so that's the problem with these. And let me bring this out here like this. So you can see we could pretend like it does that, but we can't pretend but so far because ships don't bend. So how's it getting in here? How's it getting in here? If it went catty corner, can it get in there? Is it long enough for it to get in? Inquiring minds want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. And I think this water, I think it was at the place where it's supposed to be. Right there like that. And you can see, so you can see all the twisty turns right here. And then this would have to be a canal right here to get them through. And then they would have this area. And then they turn this way. This might be wide enough for the boat to turn. I think we would have to widen that part right there. Bring the boat around. Wait, we passed it. That's as far as we need to go. We just need to go to right here. And there we are, we're home. We're to Pitti Hamaalakut. And yeah. So now if we said that now there's an interesting thing. Yeah, it does have a sail. But what if we didn't have the sail on that little boat? What if it was just a boat that had oars? Yeah, so see right here? See when we look down? This is the river that we're doing. And look, we can see the city right there. But we have to go all the way around it in order to get to that location where the Gatehouse is. It would be like being in Manhattan or something and thinking that you're just going to, cross the river anywhere. So if we wanted to, what we could do with this is not have the sail. And then it is the right size. Let's look at some of the other boats and see if there's something else that we want. But this is the smallest. There's the cog. Let's see how big the cog is in comparison to that boat. This is a birch cog, and we'll put it right here. There we go. Oh, it's smaller even. Look at this. Yes, look at that. That's a much better size. Wow, that's actually not bad. And if we come down and sit, I think this way. Let's see if we can, there we go. Yes, we're sitting in it now. And then if we push off, I think we have to use our, there it goes. Dun, 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 dun. This is what it would be. This is what it would be like if we use this. All right, so let's stop it. And how do we stop it? I've forgotten completely. Shift. It did come to a stop. And it rolled it back up. Okay, good. So yeah, so we could use this, but then you notice it really does need the sail. So what happens when we go into the tunnel? Floating at that speed, isn't it? It's beautiful. These are so beautiful. They really are. Now, I don't know whether this moves without the sail. If we get in. So we're sitting in now. If it didn't have a sail, could we still get it to move? Let's look. Now we have to turn quickly. Ooh, look at the rowers. Look at the rowers moving. Uh-oh. No, we don't want to go faster. No, we're going to crash. Crash. Okay, so that gives us an idea. But the question is, if we took off the sail, would it still work? So this is an experiment. So let's come here and let's get an axe. And let's see what happens if we do that. So let's, first of all, let's pull this out. And I think that means we have to sit in it. And let's see if we can turn it around. I know it's not, I'm stuck, but I have to get it. Whoa, whoa, turn, 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 turn. Okay, and now let's get out. See how fast it is? I don't know how to slow it down. I forgot how to slow it down. So the only thing I can do is get out. I don't know how. And I can read the thing, of course. Let's try taking the sail off. Ooh, do you see that? I can't do anything to it. Oh, I can't change it. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. The dirt shoveler? Wouldn't be a bad idea. Wow. So I think the only thing that we can do is do with this what you would do with a with a boat is that there's some place here where you can break it, but I don't see it. It looks like it's sinking or burning. Isn't that interesting? Is it on fire? Let's come here. Let's go to sleep. We're in snow country. We can't burn down the forest, but let's go to sleep for a second. Ooh, the warehouse is full. Oh no. What does that say? Which warehouse? The warehouse in Arnaaluk. It looks like we set the boat on fire. No. We set the boat on fire. Can I find the piece? All right, so I'll have to look at the thing. I'll have to look at the wiki for small ships and see how I can hey people, anyone out there know how this works? All you have to do is just say something in chat. Yeah, I found it. I found it by accident. Okay, but we can't change it. We can't change the piece. Let's see, I'm in it this time. Let's shift. Nope, I have to get out in order to do that, I think. Let's see if I can do it. Nope, I keep getting into the boat. So I found it by accident, and now I can't find it again. So we'll just leave this one for now until I have a chance to look at it. And remember that I was only going to be here for an hour. That's what we're looking at right now. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but there was a doctor's appointment today, not for me, and so I was unable to get enough time for the YouTube stream today. I will be back, but yeah, I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with the ship, and it will be fun to let's turn it around. See if I don't put them down too hard. Wait, and you really do have to do these, and then bring that down just a little. We can bring it over to the ice and just leave it there for now. But yeah, and there we are. So now we can get out, and this ship is going to stay right there. Because this is what would happen in the North Pole. This is what would happen in Alaska, in places in Canada, in places Nova Scotia, places like that, where you have these rivers and then they're frozen. And so it just looks like this, and I think that's going to be really cool looking for the time being. And next time we're here, we will return to working on the stairwell and figure out a special stair that we want to use to go up the hill into Pitti Hamaalakut, and that's going to be fun to do. So enjoy your games, everyone. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. We've been listening to Drone Hands music. That's Drone Hands right there. Toot toot, we go now. Here we go. Yes! And there it is. So bye for now, everyone. Zaf, Afgaristo, Mr. Villager, obrigado. Thank you for being in chat. And for all of you who are watching, thank you for watching. For those of you who are going to watch later, thank you. And here we go. Bye for now, everyone. Vincentius is going to play the guitar. Ready? Here we go. Bye for now.